Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Gerrit Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And a foul ball. Center field. Bellinger coming on. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Gerrit Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award. And Cole's Cy Young Awards, good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
1 out, bases empty. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
No, that's a ball. 2-1.
And that is out of play. 2 out, space is empty. That one misses. 3-2 now. A strikeout and a second of the game for the Cole train. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Misses inside, and the count is 2-0. To the right side, Marte. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Went deep in the ball game last night. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And another ball. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. That one missed. Now 3-0. Judge takes a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. Volpe, the lead runner at second. Judge at first. One gone. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there, and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And now 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Top of the second, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Cole back to work. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And ball one. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one down. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
That one not close. And the count even 1-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And it remains 2-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Corbin Carroll in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a strike. 0-2 now. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail here 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt now. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That one fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That's in there, and that is strike one.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. See you later. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And foul ball. Up the middle, Perdomo. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Rip to third. Over to Goldie. And a quick out, number 1. Randall Grichuk now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And that's way high. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Nope.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's the automatic. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Gurriel with 3 hits on the series, and 1 of them a homer. And that one is inside ball 1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Diamondbacks back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the inside corner for a strike.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Judge waits. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's the strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball nailer. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
0-2.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, and there's one away. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul straight back. Yankees up by 3. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The D-backs trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch misses. Marte, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's outside. 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down. Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Cabrera in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Outside and 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses. 2-1. That one is upstairs.
3-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel sizing this one up, makes the grab, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Cole back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
You know, these D-backs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's down and in.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes outside. There's the strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's inside. And it's fouled away. The Diamondbacks still looking for their first hit in this one. That one close, ruled a ball. And a full count now.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
One down, base is empty. Outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. This is Corbin Carroll.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Man at first, one away. And the pitch. Way outside. Full count, 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
A strikeout for the Coltrane. He's making it look easy out there.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone.
Box comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Popped up. Volpe makes the play, and that'll do it. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. The Yankees 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, A.J. Puck.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bellinger in the box again, takes a strike. This one chopped up the middle. Toss to Naylor, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Inside. And now 2-0. Fouled off left side. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And that one hammered, going back. And out of here. And they add on. It's 5 zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Judge up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And Judge spoils that one. Judge rips that one. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. And the lead is now 5-0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Upstairs. Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Yankees leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's a little bit high. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Cole a check to first. McCarthy gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering is down low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. It's the Yankees 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The other way, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Goldie in now, takes ball one off the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Cabrera, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Off. Two outs, and that one is inside.
Pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Now he breaks his bat. Volpe snags it. 1 away. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new Ian Hamilton gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. First offering in the dirt. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Mantiply.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Trent Grisham, 1 out. The base is empty for him. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Justin Martinez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Montgomery getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air down the left side. Perdomo. Calls it in, 2 away. Anthony Volpe will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third, and that chance handled. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Diamondbacks. Back here in New York, now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Hamilton back to work. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
2 balls. No
this
strike.
one in the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Two now. Del Castillo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now Randall Grichuk. In for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball out to center field. Grisham makes the grab for the second out. So a man aboard, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a foul out of play. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Carroll stands at second with 2 gone. Right side. Chisholm tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Martinez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
1-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Stanton stands in now and watches strike one. Runner at first with no outs here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground, right side. Throws to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs and outside. Just missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. So now a pinch hitter, DJ LeMahieu. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. First offering, and it just misses. And a strike there to LeMahieu. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
That's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now 1 missed.
3-1.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 outs, bases full. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's already homered in this game. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And the Yankees leave them loaded as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Up the middle. Toss to LeMahieu. 2 up, 2 down. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. The D-backs down to their final strike. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one not close. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.